waving sea of yellow and blue outside Leeds Civic Hall. 4,000 people with one voice screaming, "We won the cup!" The reason? On the previous Saturday, May the 13th, 1978, Leeds Rugby League Football Club had won no less than the Rugby League Challenge Cup for the second time. Having beaten St Helens 14-4, they proved their supremacy at the very top of Rugby League. The conquering champions returned to a riotous welcome from their home city. Before the civic reception can begin, the loyal fans must have their say, and long and loud they may get. Particular favourites are John Atkinson and Dave Smith, both try scorers, also Willie Alton, Dave Ward and John Holmes, goalkeepers in the final. Apart from their heroes, the fans have come to see one other thing, the cup itself, and the wild cry of all goes out when it's finally brought from the coach. After a full press photo call, interviews on local radio, it's time for the official welcome from the Lord Mayor of Leeds, Councillor William Hudson, and then into the Civic Hall, the reception, but only when fans will let them. In some friendly barracking of the police, the team eventually got into the hall, but in the hurry to keep the uninvited guests out, the doors were shut rather quickly, leaving two of the players out, and they had to be smuggled into the back door. The game itself is a classic. Apart from scorers, the magic play from Graham Eccles and John Holmes assured Leeds of a place in heaven, and brings back the Challenge Cup to Leeds in 1979.
Rugby league has been in the spotlight in recent weeks, with Scotland's team winning the European Championship. En route to the title, they played at Galashiels against France. At the interval in that game, some of the legendary surviving Scottish Rugby League stars were paraded in front of the stand, including David Rose. And it was the French who were favourites 60 years ago to win the World Cup when they took on Great Britain in the final in Paris.
Some papers didn't give Great Britain a chance at all. No, but went out there and we had a good manager, Gideon Shaw. Dave Val, who was the team captain, he also took over the coaching side, and there was a rallying call there, and we built ourselves up into, I would say, a formidable unit, and much to everybody's surprise that we did the job that was intended.
And the pressure was totally off you?
Totally off us, aye. There's no at all. I mean, the Australians and the New Zealanders and the French were bedecked in blazers, ties and everything. And we went in our ordinary civvies, if you like. And it led the famous Peter Wilson, who was a sports writer of some note at the time, to put a headline in one of the papers: "The hapless led by the hopeless."
You had the last laugh.
We had the last laugh, and that was very good. Yeah, very good.
David was a dual cap for Scotland, turning out 7 times in 1951 and 1953. 6 of the programmes are here, and a quick look at the team line-up against South Africa reveals a number of other borderers, including Burrell, Turnbull, Dorward and Wilson. Here he is in the middle at the back ahead of the game against England in 1951. But his first cap against France is one he'll always remember.
I think that's the most vivid memory that I would say anybody can have, is running onto the field wearing a Scottish jersey for the first time.
It's fair to say that Scotland's world champions are few and far between, and David Rose from Jedburgh is certainly someone who achieved something very special indeed 60 years ago.
Yes, I'm pleased. I'm pleased I was selected for the squad. We lost our team captain far too early, and I'm just quite fortunate that I'm here and still on the go and enjoying life, if you like.
Stuart Cameron, ITV News.